kind of a gloomy, still night over Stanley Park. People are playing tennis. You can barely see Vancouver Island in the distance, where our daughter is at summer camp since yesterday. Hi, hope you're having a good time. Looks like it's raining over there. But what I want to bring your attention to today is this, I'm going to call it a copse. This copse of glory bower. Glory bower is an interesting plant. This is the only place I've ever seen it. Stanley Park has some very exotic plants. We'll take a look at a couple others, but the glory bower is truly remarkable. Right now, it's blooming white, as you can see, and smells a little like jasmine. It's got a great smell, very strong. When you're walking down there like those two are, the smell is very strong. So let's go down and take a closer look at the bloom. Well, down below, on this very damp morning, the glory bowers are in their glory. The flowers are just finishing, and the centers of the flowers will start to change, and we'll document that as it comes. But there must be 10 of them here, 5 meters tall. And you know, this is not just the only stand of them that I've seen in Stanley Park. I don't think I've ever seen them anywhere else. It's an unusual plant. Closer inspection of the flowers, you can see the structure's a lot like a star jasmine flower. Smells similar too, a little more baby powder, I guess. But behind the flower, you can see this purple pod. So when the flower falls off, as they are all over the ground, it leaves this purple pod behind, which will develop into the glory bower. Good morning. I'm at the entrance to the Zen garden, right here. There are rules to the Zen garden which I will teach you now, and we can count them as we go. Come on in. Okay. Rule number 1 of the Zen garden, once you're inside, make sure it's nice and neat. It should be neat and tidy, and preferably very quiet, but we can't help that today. You'll notice there are 5 rocks. 5 big rocks. This one, which is a bit dirty and has a drip of sap on it. This one, also dirty, but a nice shape. Triangular, and a nice crevice. You have to examine the crevice they're in too. This one's quite bright. It's got some orange in it and a gray spot. Crevice is nice. This one is a bit green, kind of mossy, but beautiful. Nice crevice, and in the crevice there is a length of bamboo, which I didn't put here, but I'm respecting this as someone's instrument for practicing Zen, I guess. Makes me think of maybe a magic wand. Okay, so our 5th rock is the biggest, and also with the tightest little nook to sit in. It's also got green algae and some striations. So rule number 1 is examine each rock and try and put a character on it. Think about which one draws you. Which one of these 5 rocks draws you, and which nook is the most attractive. Okay, so rule number 2 is figure out which one's your favorite. Oh, we've got a little loose moss here. Tuck that down. Pick your favorite, and then I think I'm gonna go with the dirty one. Okay. Sit in the rocks nook. Pick it up. This is Instruction number 3. Pick up your rock, feel the weight. It's heavy. Should be heavy. Clean as much as you can. If you have a favorite rock, you might want to wash it if the dirt bothers you. It comes to the owners. Gotta go. As I was saying before being rudely interrupted, pick your favorite rock, give it a clean, tell it a poem, or sing it a song, or talk to it nicely. Maybe I could get ChatGPT to come up with a song for this rock. Would that be Zen? Should be a haiku.
Still stone waits below. Blue spruce whispers to the sky. Roots and peace entwined.
While you're sitting with the rock in your lap, don't forget to look straight up. Because above me is a 100-foot blue spruce. And very easy to climb. I've climbed it before, some years ago. I think my climbing capacity is greatly diminished, unfortunately. I suppose I still have it in me. I could wear a helmet. But the chances of getting somebody to actually oversee me doing this is very low. Nobody would agree to that. So I would have to do it on my own and face the repercussions. I suppose I could go very slowly, start with a ladder, and go up 1, come down 1. Okay, that works. Go up 2, come down 1. Go up 3, come down 1. Something like that. I'll have to think about that. Any advice? I know you're supposed to solicit advice on the internet. Leave comments in the comment section. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Alright, you want to see up in here? Let's take a look. Nice rock. Oh yeah, the wand. Abracadabra. No. Lumos. Anyway. I'm not sure that's very Zen. Have a look up the blue spruce. See, it's easy climbing. It's like a ladder. I've been maybe 30 feet up, and it was super easy once you get on the first branch using a ladder. Gonna think about this for another day. Of course, if you say that, you may never do it. It's mid-October, and the glory bower has finally matured. Now, I've been holding out on you. The glory bower is not the full name. It's actually called the Harlequin glory bower. Harlequin for the shape that this flower becomes over time. You can see the flowers are still hanging on in places, but most of these seed pods behind have matured and the centers have turned blue, which is an extremely unusual color in nature. So here you can see the flower has matured, but then just below it, these star shapes with the kind of aqua center, highly unusual. Do you see how that looks like a harlequin? Maybe? Well, in honor of the harlequin glory bower, let's do a Stomp the Robot animation, shall we?